How's it everyone? Grant here, welcome back to the channel. And as you can see, I've got some cases here from Zizo Wireless for your ZTE Blade Z Max. And so as you can see, I've got multiple in each, and where there's multiple, you know what that means? That means it's giveaway time. So first off, big thank you to Zizo Wireless and the ZTE Z community who I've partnered with to not only review these cases, but to give them away to one of you. So I'm going to be giving away all 4 of these cases, and if you've got a ZTE Blade Z Max, I think you're going to want to stick around if you need a nice case to protect this great phone here. And the good news is, even if you don't win one of these 4 cases, Zizo Wireless has been good enough to provide a coupon code for 10% off from their website. So if you don't win and you still want to pick up one of these cases, go to ZizoWireless.com. I'll leave the links to these cases in the description and apply the discount code ZTE for 10% off your purchase. So thanks to Zizo Wireless for that. So let's go ahead and get into the cases first, and then towards the end of the video, I will let you know how you go ahead and enter to win one of these if you're a proud owner of a ZTE Blade Z Max. So let's go ahead and get some of these out of the way, and let's go ahead and take a look at the Proton series case here first. Now both of these are going to be fairly thick and rugged cases, so if you want good protection here for your ZTE Blade Z Max, then these are probably the cases for you. So this is their Proton series case. I've got them in red here, and as you can see, they are military grade drop test certified. And just some information on the back. So it is rugged protection, like I said before. It's a multi-layer design here, so you've got a hard outer shell as well as a nice TPU bumper there. And they've got it in multiple colors and styles, so I've got obviously the red non-see-through version here. They've also got a clear version that you can see here as well, so go out to their website if you want to check out the other colors, and maybe if you're interested in picking up a clear one to show off that back, you can go ahead and do that there. But let's go ahead and pull out the case here and see what it looks like. So flipping it over, you can see it actually comes with a nice tempered glass, so that's pretty awesome. Not many case manufacturers that I know of will actually give you a complimentary tempered glass, so let's take a look at that first before we get into the actual case here. And you're going to get some screen protector accessories, so this is all the things you need to apply the tempered glass there. Those are going to be your instructions for how to do it, and this is the tempered glass itself. So as you can see, it's a full front face tempered glass. So that's for max protection there on the front of your device. I'm not going to actually apply this because I'm giving this away, so I don't want to ruin that for the lucky winner there. But we'll go ahead and take a look at the case itself. So like it says, it is a rugged style case. As you can see, it's fairly thick without being overly thick. But as you can see, it's this hard polycarbonate shell on the outside for protection. This is the red version, obviously. And you got that nice TPU all around it for shock absorption. As you can see here, that's what the inside looks like. As you can see on the sides, you've got this ridged grip on both sides, so you got max grip there. You've got your cutout for your power button as well as your volume up and down there, and I like how all that is nicely labeled. That's a nice touch. You've got the cutouts on the bottom there as well as on the top, and we'll just go ahead and put the Z Max in so you can see what it looks like. And so that's what it's going to look like from the front, and as you can see, it does have that raised lip protection for that nice lay on the table design. So if you want to put your phone face down, you don't have to worry if it moves around, and your screen will be protected there. So here's what it looks from the outside. You've got the broad cutout for that dual camera and your LED flash. Fingerprint scanner is there, and that works no problem. Power button as well. Fingerprint scanner, power button, no problem. We need to check out the volume buttons real quick. Those work without a problem as well. And they're nice and clicky and tactile. I do like that. And on the bottom, you can see all the cutouts line up. So for your 3.5mm headphone jack, your primary microphone, as well as your USB Type-C port there. Secondary microphone up top, you have a cutout there. So all cutouts are perfectly in order, and this is what you can expect here. Again, I like that grip on the sides, and that's what it's going to look like from the back. So you've got some Zizo branding on the bottom, as well as a cutout for your backfiring speaker there. So this would be good for folks who want max protection. Also maybe just want a different design on the back, you want to change it up. You can go with some of these colored backs here as well. And it does offer some good ruggedized protection without being too bulky. The ZTE Blade Z Max is already a fairly large phone. This adds a little bit of extra bulk, but not a whole lot. So it adds just enough to provide you with that nice drop protection, as well as provide a little bit of flare to your phone there with that back design. So now let's go ahead and take a look at the Ion series here for your ZTE Blade Z Max. As you can see, I've got it in gold here. It's got a clear frame, obviously. And again, this is going to be a little bit thicker and offer a little bit more protection than even that Proton series case. It too is also military drop tested and certified. And taking a look at the back for some of the specs here, You can see it's got that full 360 protection, texture grip as well on both sides, cutouts for all your buttons. It's got that clear TPU on the back as well as that TPU bumper all around to provide for some nice shock absorption. So let's go ahead and take it out and apply it to the phone. But first, let's see what you get in the package here. There is obviously the case itself. We'll take out the insert. And you got some instructions for how to put this on, but I'll walk you through that. And just like the Proton series, Zizo is also giving you a tempered glass here as well, so that is still pretty awesome. Again, you're going to get your usual accessories to apply the tempered glass, and here is the tempered glass itself. So unlike the Proton series, this is not a full front tempered glass. This will just cover up the display of your Blade Z Max. And again, I'm not going to put it on so that whoever wins this can enjoy that for themselves. So now this is actually a 3-part case, so I wouldn't suggest that you go and just try to jam this in because it won't really fit, and or you might break the case or do something doing it that way. You're going to actually want to first remove the inner frame here. So we're going to go ahead and do that right now. So here we are, we'll remove the inner frame there, as you can see. So put that on the side, and like I said, it is a 3-part case. So you got the inner TPU there with this hard polycarbonate frame all around it for extra protection. But we'll go ahead and get our Blade Z Max. What you will first want to do is put the frame on top of it here. So we'll just go ahead and snap the frame onto the phone. And then once that's on the phone, we'll go ahead and place that into the rest of the case here, bottom first. So you can see you line up the bottom into the cutouts on the bottom of that TPU case. And you just press the rest of it in, and it'll just snap right in, just like that. So here is the case fully assembled with the phone in it. As you can see, it's got that broad front lip for that lay on the table protection. So you're not going to have to worry about scratching up your screen, just like the Proton series if you put your phone on the table and move it around by accident. And the Ion series comes with that clear TPU on the back so you can see the design of your ZTE Blade Z Max. And again, a polycarbonate frame all around it, so you've got that max protection going on there. And what's really good is that if you can see there, that frame is raised above the TPU. So if you actually laid it on the table like this, you don't have to worry about scratching up the TPU. So sometimes the TPU can even get some scratches depending on what you're rubbing it against. This one, because the frame is raised, you're not going to really have to worry about that. As you can see here, it's got the cutouts for your dual camera system as well as your LED flash, your fingerprint scanner, and the cutout for your rear firing speaker there. Zizo branding on the bottom there. The ports on the bottom are actually covered, so this gives you even more protection here than the Proton series. The Ion series here has these covers, so because the Blade Z Max is not dust and water resistant, this will help protect you from all that dust and potential water. And if you got some better nails than I do, you can probably dig this out a little bit easier, but as you can see, there is the ports there. And here is the 3.5mm headphone jack. Nice and deeply recessed and protected in there as well. Also, similar to the Proton case, you've got these ridged edges on the back, so because that is the part that's going to lay on your palm, you're going to have that extra grip on the sides. Now, the one thing that I'll say about this Ion series case is that it is thicker than the Proton series right here, so the ZTE Blade Z Max is already a pretty wide phone. This will make it just that much wider, so if you're not a fan of thick cases, you might want to go with this Proton series. If you want extra protection and you don't mind a little bit of extra thickness, I think you'll be happy with this Ion series because it will offer the most drop protection here. And so that is a look at both the Ion series as well as the Proton series from Zizo Wireless for your ZTE Blade Z Max. And like I said at the beginning, I'll be giving away all 4 of these cases to Blade Z Max owners. So how do you win? If you like my content, please subscribe as well as hit that like button on this video. It's not a requirement to enter the giveaway. I want you to do it if you actually enjoy the content. But here's how you actually enter to win one of these cases if you are a Blade Z Max owner. Number 1, go ahead and follow me at G808 on Twitter as well as Zizo Wireless and the ZTE Z community. I'll leave those links to the Twitter accounts down below in the description. And number 2, leave a comment on this video with a couple things. Number 1, which case you prefer and why. And number 2, your Twitter handle, because that's how I'll be contacting the winners. So if you win, I'll be contacting you on Twitter. I'll probably be announcing the winner within about a week or so, but it really depends on how many entries we have. But it'll be at least a week before I announce the winners. And again, I want to thank Zizo Wireless and the ZTE Z community for actually providing these cases, not just for review and to share with you, but also to give them away to one of you lucky ZTE Blade Z Max owners. And if you don't win one of these, like I said, Zizo Wireless has provided a discount code on their website for you to go and purchase one with 10% off with the discount code ZTE. That'll also be in the description below. And if you don't actually win the giveaway here, there are several other YouTubers who are giving similar cases from Zizo Wireless away for the ZTE Blade Z Max. I'll leave the links to their videos in the description as well, so you can multiply your chances to win one of these great cases from Zizo Wireless for your ZTE Blade Z Max. So with that, go ahead and start entering. Follow those Twitter accounts that I'll leave down below, as well as leave your comment, and hopefully you will be a lucky winner of one of these cases. So again, thanks to Zizo Wireless, ZTE community, and as always, thanks for watching.